Hello and welcome to this episode on financial planning. Today we are going to talk about how we can keep our mutual funds invested for the long term. As you know, mutual funds ideally require to stay invested for 5 years or 7 years plus so that they continue to grow in value or earn interest as applicable. This is also applicable for other long-term investments. But what happens is often short-term emergencies come up which require money to be paid. So I'm going to suggest 3 measures that you can take to ensure that your money stays invested, it continues to grow while you will be able to take care of any short-term emergencies. This would ensure that you don't reach out and withdraw money from your mutual funds. Let them stay there, let it continue to gain in appreciation. The first step which I would suggest is avail health insurance. Health insurance covers any hospitalization. It could be an emergency where a person is rushed to the hospital, or it could be a planned procedure which the doctor says needs to be undertaken in a few days. And as you know, any hospitalization could easily cost you 20,000 or 30,000 rupees plus, and if it is a critical illness, it runs into lakhs. This is where your health insurance company would pay the bills on your behalf so that you don't have to spend from your pocket, nor do you have to withdraw from any other investments that you've made. And health insurance not only covers these procedures, it also covers many daycare surgeries, it pays for ambulance charges, it covers organ donor expenses. It is also applicable for tax saving under section 80D. The second thing which I would advise is to build a corpus of funds, that is, build funds which are easily withdrawable. Now, one is of course FDs. You can park money into the fixed deposits because you can withdraw it in 1 day's time. Or you could definitely look at mutual funds under the liquid fund category or under the ultra short term category. These funds also can be withdrawn in 1 day's notice. The point here is that why do we invest in FDs? Because we know that if we put 100 rupees there, the 100 rupees is safe, plus it gets us some appreciation back. Not the highest appreciation in the market, but safe investment plus some appreciation. But it also can be withdrawn at short notice for any emergency. What is the amount of liquid funds that you should build or how much should you park ideally? You take your monthly expenses, multiply that into 6. So you're building a buffer of 6 months expenses plus any short-term payments that you have to make in the next coming year or 18 months, such as insurance payments, vehicle, health, life insurance premium payments, school fees if you have children, and any travel that is planned. Typically people have annual leaves or they plan a trip somewhere, those. So all these payments can be put into your liquid funds. As you keep on withdrawing, you also keep on replenishing either through the SIP route, that is the monthly payment route, or if you get any money like bonus, any extra savings are left over, put it into the liquid fund corpus and keep it there. The third suggestion which I would make is to avail life insurance. Term life insurance, not the ULIP product, which is a combination of investment and insurance and not very effective at both. Term life insurance, typically what happens with term life insurance is that for a small premium, you get a large cover. A 35-year-old non-smoker can get a cover of 1 crore for just payment of 12 to 14,000 rupees of premium every year. This would mean that if that person is no longer there, his plans continue to go as he wished. For example, he might have a child whose education goes on uninterrupted because there is enough money to pay the fees. Or he would have parents who need healthcare. The quality of healthcare is still maintained because there are funds available which could be paid out. And of course, one more benefit of term life insurance is that you get the benefit of tax. That is, under section 80C, it is eligible for tax benefits. So to summarize, three measures need to be taken to ensure that any short-term emergencies, medical or non-medical emergencies, are taken care of. That is, avail health insurance, build a corpus of liquid funds, and third is take a term life insurance cover. When you have these 3 measures in place, you can rest assured that your mutual funds remain uninterrupted, they continue to stay invested, they continue to grow, and after 5 to 7 years, you'd see that your wealth has also grown. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you like it, please do visit our channel again. Thank you.